In a world where we're often treated to endeavours of sporting excellence, a Grand Tour represents a pinnacle of athleticism, endurance, tactics and team unity, where success is dependent on others to sacrifice their own chance of glory in the pursuit of a collective goal. The 2019 Tour de France embodied all of this and much more, doubling down on the showmanship, panache, surprises and swagger. And on Bike Racing Without Mercy, I wanted to get a miniature and virtual flavour as to what's required effort-wise. So I decided to pair a 1-hour time trial on Saturday the 20th of July with a 129-kilometre excursion around the Watopia Oberpretzel on Sunday the 21st, taking in the mountain route, radio tower, volcano climb and Alpe de Zwift. And it goes without saying that my admiration for the men and ladies who prevail in these multi-stage races continues to grow and grow and grow.
Just over a third of the way in, I realised I was going to blow up. My heart rate's a bit high, so I've dropped the gear for a bit to keep it below 280. Just trying to focus on the cadence and the breathing, and it's super boring. Been back up a gear for about 40 seconds. Trying to find a sweet spot. Really hard work. Not enjoying it at all, really. Bit more carbohydrate. As you can see, I'm not very good at eating and drinking on the bike. I'm back down a gear, by the way. Super bored. I reckon I'm around about 4 to 4.2 watts a kilogram at the moment. Legs feel tired. Heart rate high, 178. Ten minutes ago, I just dropped the gear for a bit. I was about to blow up. Super hard. Two minutes to go. Now, one minute 30. Now, twenty seconds. Now, Oh, 271 average. Oh. And you can see I wasn't holding anything back. Heart rate got up to 182. I was in the mid to high 70s for loads of it. Welcome to Sunday afternoon on Bike Racing Without Mercy. And it's unusual that it's an afternoon for me to be doing any kind of training, but I'm taking on the Tour de France. And we're just going over the start now. And my objective is not to burn myself out. There's two big climbs, the mountain route, and also I think we finish on Alpe d'Huez. I intend to go quite hard up the climbs, but really focus on completing the course. 128 kilometres was definitely the furthest I'd ever ridden. I'll report back. Okay, I've had a technical nightmare. I went to stop the in-game recording because I only want to record snippets of this 128 kilometres, and I got kicked out the event. So, having spent a minute or so trying to get back in, I ended the event and have just elected to join Watopia on the Eber pretzel, and I hope to catch up with as many of the riders as I can. On the climb to the radio mast. And I've got a nice descent after this. Super hard. Just getting into the aero tuck. "30 kilometres just now. Just done the jungle loop, and I do find that quite boring. And I have been looking forward to riding with lots of others today, but generally the mood is not strong right now. Albeit I did really enjoy the climb, quite happy with the time in the context of looking for a much longer ride. I'm just under a minute slower than my personal best up the climb. Just pushing on really. Hopefully nearly out of this jungle area. You'll see some heart rate drops at the bottom of the screen. That's where I flick off to turn on and off. Being game footed, it's not because I've stopped. Got a nice rhythm on. Kind of in the 220 to 260 range. Feels nice. Heart rate is good, 156. I'll pull back. Just doing the Volcano KOM now. I think it's the first time I've done this KOM. I don't normally come out this way for some reason. Don't know why. It's quite a nice climb. Gears went haywire there. $123.02. Oh. About to enter the desert. I've had a nice little rhythm going. Had to have a battery change. I know the desert's pretty boring because that's where I did my 1 hour FTP yesterday. Hammer on. I'll report back in a bit. Now my plan on the desert is to stay in the kind of 3.5 watts a kilogram range and save energy for the climb, especially out the Zwift at the end. hard. Well, that spiced things up a bit. Well, I can report that I am super bored. But I'm at 94.4 kilometers, not too far, I guess, from out the Zwift. Legs are feeling okay, as long as I don't really go much above 260 watts. Every so often have a little push, just spice things up, and I hopefully have another little push on parts about the Zwift. But on these desert flats, I've been keeping it in a kind of 200 to 250 range. Taking on plenty of water. I've got watered down apple juice in this one. Just gone over the 100 kilometre marker. 2 hours, 51 minutes now. Time for another energy gel. Got it all down my arm. Genius. I'm on the hilly loop. The level of boredom is high. But at the same time, at the back of my mind I know out the Zwift is to come. And I've never attempted out the Zwift on the thick end of 3 and a bit hours of riding. So that's something to actually look forward to. Just coming past the airstrip for the airboats. Just trying to keep a nice tempo. On the lead into out the Zwift. This is not the end, it's not even the beginning of the end, but it is the end of the beginning. Three hours 19 and 30, just about to commence out the Zwift, at last. Careful what you wish for though. Really, this is one to pace myself on. So you're going nowhere near 300 watts. Yeah, it's going to be a long climb. Not exactly a fast pace. But I feel like I've got enough in the tank to get up the Alp. Very steep incline here. The battery's running low, so I'm going to turn off the camera for a moment. Just coming up to the final leg, I think. I hope. Absolutely shattered. About 500 meters to go. Oh, my legs are dying. God, horrible. I don't even know if I've completed the course. Okay, all completed. I'm going to report back in a second.
Notwithstanding the fact I was taking on plenty of water and some of the energy bars and gels during the ride, you can see that my weight has reduced considerably from around about 66 kilograms at the start of the day to 65.1 post-ride. But in all honesty, I'm super glad that that's completed. I found it really tough. Overall, it was 129.5 kilometers, 2,386 meters of climbing, and I completed it in 4 hours 19 minutes, averaging 229 watts, which is about 3.5 watts a kilogram versus my current weight of 66. And my respect for the men and women of the UCI World Tour Series, and anybody who's bike racing these long stages just goes up and up and up. The athleticism is incredible.